Mismatch types, expected struct hash hash found struct vec u8. Okay, so struct vec u8. What do I want to, yes, I need to convert this. So we have our SHA. Oh, get SHA, we can do into this now. We can try into this. So we try into, and we can question mark. And then that should just work. Cool. That was the entire point we did that. All right, hash is not an iterator. Or reference to hash is not iterator. So we need to implement into iterator for a reference to hash. Not, so reference to hash, like that. Yes, and there's no more errors. Okay, so that's what we wanted. Those type hints are not different color from actual types. Yeah, that's a problem. Dracula at Night isn't happy with that. So yeah. I wonder if I should remove the type hints now. If we're gonna use this for a little while. I should probably not like update the actual config. That would be probably helpful. Then like the next day it like resets to normal, and then every stream I should figure something out for that. Okay. So let's just get rid of all the warnings. Let's see, this checkout, I need to re-enable all of you. Okay, so we're going to take in the get objects. Okay, so hash map. Oh yeah, they're white. That's the problem. Ew, yeah, that is a thing. Kind of makes me want to, okay, what's the thing to editor LSP display inline hints? Okay, so can I come in here and then do config set yes, okay. We can just do one-off updates like that. So that way the next time we reload this, it'll like come back the way we want it to, and I don't have to like redo my config every single time. Okay, that cleans this up a lot nicer. The trait bound hash hash borrow vec u8 is not satisfied. Okay, so our first error is actually this one. So we're trying to borrow vec u8. Now this hash bytes is this commit hash. Oh, and this commit hash is a string. So I want the commit hash to be a hash, if possible. So okay, so we have our commit hash here. That is completely unreadable. Okay, so that's not helpful. Okay, here's where we create the commit hash. Ref slash, okay, so we get the last ref. And then we want the commit hash. Okay, so then I want the refs here. So if I go to discover references, this gives me a get ref. I want the commit hash to be a hash now. So new errors that we can go from. Yay. All right, so from yours, the commit hash. Now this is a stir. Why is this a stir? What did I just do? I did A? Perform code action. No, I want to go to references. Oh, I want to go to references. There we go. All right, so new. This is going to give us, okay, the hash. Right, okay, so I get a string from UTF-8. I don't need the string from UTF-8 now. To vector. Okay, so if I get line like that, what are you? You are an array of U8s. Now, can I try into? I don't think I can try into, can I? I have to implement try into for this. And okay, I do implement result. Okay, so I have to decode this first. Okay, so wait, what am I getting out of it? Like what actually are you? This is the strings. Because I can just print it out as it is right now. Because like so if I take this hash and I debug, oh, except I can't debug this because we have all these errors. So this is actually just like the AB 1, 2, 5C, things like that. It's 40 U8, so it's encoded as ASCII. Yeah. Wait, so if I decode it from ASCII. So it would be hex decode, right? So if I let if I hex decode, okay, yeah, so if I hex decode that, now, okay, so what this returns is a slice of U8, right? Do I want a from? So if I impl from, can I do that? Or is it going to yell at me because I don't know how big this is? So from U8 for hash. I can do that. Okay, so, it's going to be from like that. I can't tell where my cursor is half the time on here. Okay, so if I do that, then all I need to, then we're going to hex decode it. So let our hash is going to be equal to hex decode the value. And then we're going to turn self hash. Should return results. Okay. Expected struct hash found. Oh wait, I can't. No, this just, wait, why did, okay. Mismatch types expected array. Oh, right. Oh, is this try into thing again? Okay. Okay, so you just decode blah 2vec try into. I wonder if I should. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine, I'll make that something that this does. I was hoping that I can like just do this in here, but I don't think I can. So we're gonna do hex decode question mark u 2vec try into question mark, and that should. The size for values of type stir cannot be known at compilation time. The trait size does not implemented for stir. All local variables must have a statically known size. Unsized locals are gated as an unstable feature. Wait, where exactly is that in here? It wouldn't be in here, it would be. Oh. Reference? No. Okay, so decode gives me a result, which I question mark here. And so I'm trying to grab you out and decode it. And then we 2vector this to turn it into a vector, which then, well, turns it into a vector. That cannot fail. And then try into adds this new error in here. Does decode already give you a vector? Decode gives me, oh, it does give me a vector. Okay, never mind. That's why. I mean, it didn't fix the problem, but okay. All right, what do we got? We got no new errors on the left, and then another error. So yeah, nothing. It didn't really change anything. I bet I could have like 2vector to vector. The size of values for type stir cannot be known at compile time. So why are you so upset of this? Oh, wait. You're upset because I didn't do this in the right order. This commit hash is going to be a hash. Okay. git commit. You're going to be a hash like that. Okay, and now I want to implement display for hash. Oh, right, but it has to be like the specific display. I think it's standard format. Okay, what do we need to do for this? This is now going to be an encode, or just string it. We just string it, right? I just stringify it because it's just 20 bytes. So if I use the write macro, and then that's just gonna be string from UTF-8 requires a vector, doesn't it? 40 bytes must be decoded, 20 bytes must be encoded. The get spec wants the string. So like when I'm sending it out, it needs like an actual string. So it needs to look like A1 or 1A, something like that. I think it would be A1, not 1A. 1A doesn't make sense. Okay, hex encode. That's what we want. Hex encode, self dot hash. Don't need to take ownership of it. That, okay. There we go. Okay. Check out. So this commit hash, you should be a hash. Get objects is going to be commit hash byte. So I don't need the commit hash bytes anymore. Now it's just going to be the commit hash. Why did you remove the parentheses? Okay, cool. And then tree objects. Okay, so then the next problem is I get the tree hash out of here, which then, okay, this gives me a vector of these, which then I can do a try into. Don't need those anymore. That should now give me a tree hash like that. I need to actually pull in the right hash. Borrow of reference. Wait, why did the other one work and this one doesn't? Shouldn't this have turned it into the appropriate type? What are you? You're an unknown. Oh, well that would do that. Okay, so I turn this into a vector and I want to try turning this into a hash. Consider moving this generic argument into the try into trait. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, so expected struct hash found reference. Oh, I don't want to. Okay. I'm not using a path yet. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. Oh, all the tests. All the tests. Okay, so get ref new. Previously, this was. Okay, so I need to turn this into the bytes. So this needs to be a hash new. As bytes. No, that's not going to work. Because that's going to say. Wait, what are you yelling at me about? Expected a reference to hash, found a hash. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah. You need to be. Found U8. Okay, so really what I need is. We're going to take this. As bytes gives me a U8. We're going to vector this. Try into you and question mark you. There we go. Next test. Okay, so same exact thing. So we're going to take you. We're going to bytes. Wait, what did I literally just do? Was it? Yeah, no. Okay, so we got the bytes. No, I need to encode. I need to decode it, don't I? It's not this. It's not as bytes. I need to decode this. So we need to use hex decode from that. Decode, we question mark. That gives me the vec, so then we try into. There we go. That's what we do. So we hex decode this. What? No, I did. Okay. Apparently, I'm having trouble seeing where my cursor is. Okay, so I want that. I want a reference. Hex decode. And try into. Okay. That makes you happy there. No more errors in this file. Okay, I think we're done. Let's get rid of all of our warnings. Okay, no errors, no warnings. So, do we think that thing still works? What happens if we try to run it? I don't think it does anything. Okay, so we panicked. Unable to convert vec U8 to U820. Oh, which doesn't tell me where the error happened, but we know that that error is in hash. Yeah, and error attempting to convert. Okay, so what do we have? Let's debug, I guess, the value. Why? Oh, no wonder it was not helping me out. Okay, so if I do that, are you encoded or decoded? Do I need to encode this first? This is 40. Is this 40 bytes? I bet this is 40 bytes. Okay, so the first time we try this, it works, and it is 20. But the second time we try this, it doesn't work, and it's 40. So I wonder... I need to decode first when 40. So yeah, we need to check to see how long this is. Okay, so we're gonna do if value dot length is equal to 20, then we return you. Else if value dot length is equal to 40, is it really going to be the same thing no matter what? I feel, wait, hold on. I'm overcomplicating it. But we're just going to say let value equal, okay, so equals to if value dot length is equal to 40. So, okay, if you're equal to 40, then I want to decode it. So hex decode value. We have to map the error. Okay. Otherwise, we just return a value and we use that. All right, so what are you upset about? The trait balance entered. Oh, wait, I thought I was creating. Oh, I need to do this as an anyhow error. I forgot the anyhow macro. Okay. So now let's try this again. Error running clone command. Invalid UTF-8 sequence of 1 bytes from character from index 40. Error running clone command. Do I have that? I do. Okay, so here's the error running clone command. So I'm attempting to clone the URI and the target directory. Oh, wait. No. The error is inside of here somewhere. Oh no. It panicked somewhere in there. Invalid UTF-8 sequence of 1 bytes from index 40. So somewhere that I did a question mark, I didn't do a context. Oh boy. Okay, so encoder finished. This doesn't have a context. So this is compressing. Well, actually, hold on. We know that this has to do something with clone. So somewhere in here. So starting here, if I just search for this one, doesn't have it. So context. What are we doing here? We are processing ref discovery response. These all have context here. This does not. Context, saving, get objects. Checking out commit. Oh. This one is seeking. Okay, so this is skipping data that we just read. Reading decoded bytes for normal object. Oh, wait, what's this? This is, oh, pack file seek. So now we're skipping bytes that we read. Wait, am I already writing all these to disk? Handle normal object. Okay. I'm feeling that we're writing these to disk now. Okay. IU evolve. I think that's the one we were already using, right? Let's put this in here. First of all, let's try it out. And let's turn on what is it called? It's set LSP display inline hints true. Oh yeah, okay, well that's very different now. So let's give this one a shot. Thank you, Skimus. Okay. Let's see. Object disk. Okay, so I want to. Okay, so hash. Save the disk. We have their context. Okay. I feel like I kind of want to just try this again. Caused by invalid UTF-8 sequence of 1 bytes from index 40. Caused by that. Wait, is that a... Did I write this in here? Is that actually a context that I have in my code? No. I kind of feel that it's in checkout. Esitsu, welcome back. Okay, so if I do context here, I want, this is, we're committing, converting to hash. Why are you upset? Because you're not a, no method context found for enum result. I can't do a context on here. Because it's a result unknown unknown. That's too bad. Oh, I need the context trait. For some reason I thought, keep on like hoping that these things like auto bring in, but it sometimes doesn't. Context, there we go. Let's try it now. Wait, wrong side of the question mark. There we go. Okay, so converting tree hash to, no, converting commit bytes to hash. And then this was the other one in the debug. So maybe that one is failure, but let's find out. No, not that. Okay. Something else. Wannabe 404, hello. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? I don't have a watch time command, but I have been up for 4 hours and 46 minutes. Oh, it's the debug. Of course, the one thing I'm not trying. The one thing I didn't put a context on. That was it. That was it. Okay. Now, I was trying to read out the tree. Thanks for the offer, Wannabe, and congratulations on making a game in Python. I don't want to play it right now. It's we're focusing on building this project. So sorry about that. We're building our own Git client in Rust. And we're currently trying to check out a clone that we just did from GitHub, so it's we're running it. I guess it is pretty advanced. Like there's a lot of bitwise stuff. There's a lot of things that like we've been getting a lot of help from the community too, which is great. So I guess what I'm trying to figure out right now is we have this tree. Now I pulled it out of the Git objects. Okay, so I pulled this out and I want to display it. Now I was attempting to just print out the entire thing because I thought that the trees didn't have any binary data in them. But you're saying this error is saying that it does. So if I have context here, like printing out tree. Okay, yeah, printing out tree, invalid UTF-8 sequence of 1 bytes from index 40. Do Git objects store the compressed data or no? No. Well, yeah, no. Well, okay, maybe. It might. Oh, for debugging, you can try string from UTF-8 lossy. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's try that. From UTF-8 lossy. Expected, okay, so argument expected a, oh, that's different. No method for context. Oh, wait, so you don't have a possibility of errors. Cool. It cannot fail because I guess it will just return. It will just display nothing if there's nothing it can figure out how to print. Nice. Okay, so if we run you again. Huh. I didn't think that trees contained invalid characters. But I guess it does. Now, what happens here? Abro or Dev, hello, how are you doing today? And welcome. Let's also, okay, so what's the hash we got? We got get tree hash. So let's also display out the tree hash. Oh, that actually displays debug mode. I want, is there a way to force it? I guess not in debug. Let's do a print line. This will be taking ownership of it there will be fine. Okay, so here's this 811. So I want to take whatever this is and I want to compare it to what we get in here. So if I do a get, well, first of all, if I get tree this, it's ls tree, not tree. Okay, so clearly we're reading this, but there's stuff inside of here. Oh, because there's friggin' nulls. Of course there are. But is there how many nulls are there? So let's cd into get objects 81. And let's try bat 19. It's binary. Okay, will I break my shell if I cat this? Cat 19. Yeah, okay. Now, so this is fine. What is at the end? Okay, so here's this create content pi, and then a bunch of characters that are just sort of like random. So that means that they're bytes that aren't referenced to here. I thought that it was actually storing these, but these are not the thing. Yeah, oh, they're the raw SHA-1 hashes. That's what it is. These are not the oh right, I totally forgot. Yeah, I forgot how the tree works. Okay, you're right. So it is the raw SHA-1 hashes. It's the raw SHA-1 hashes, and it's the opposite direction. It's the opposite order of this, I believe. I think that it's mode, type, or maybe like type mode. We can actually look at this. So here we have the header, and then the mode. Okay, and then the name of the file or the folder or the directory. And then a bunch of stuff. And then I think a new line. So I don't care about the raw SHA-1 sum. So that being said, didn't I create a helper for this in tree? In ls tree. We have tree parser. And in, okay, yeah, tree parser. Header, mode, file name. Okay, this might be perfect. So if I, Well, that's an enum. I want, this might be exactly what I want though. How did I use this? Okay, so I create a parser. And then I step through the parser. And then I do this entire thing. Right. We do our break. Okay, so I step through can I make that return instead of print? I think what we have to do next is create a tree struct, and then we yeah, okay, so this is what I was like, oh man, can I just like get around this and like re-implement each of these like really quickly? And it's like, no, there's a reason why all these are their own thing. It's like, no, I can't. It's not that I can't, it's that I don't want to, because they're really complicated and I don't want to have to redo this all over again multiple times. So this needs to, I think what we need to do is create our own tree and then implement this inside of it, which then has a list of file names as a vector inside of it. And so if I take the file as bytes and hand it in there, because like here we have the file name, we have the path, here we open up the file, I read the compressed bytes into the file, I decompress that. Starting here, I just like, hey, hand it to the tree and create it. So well, we know we need file names and we need the parser, right? So we need those two things, and I think that might be all we care about. So if we have you're going to be a vector of string, and we have a parser which is going to be this thing here. Okay, so we are going to obviously wait. First of all, oh, there's no errors in here so far. Well, that's good. Excellent. Let's impl tree. Now, if I create a new one, we're gonna take. I want to take in the file, right? So I want to take in the bytes. I guess like the tree bytes, which is going to be a it's going to be that, and we're going to return a probably No. What if I just do this? What if I don't do that? What if I just do new? This returns itself. We're going to do file names is going to be an empty vector to begin with. And then our parser is going to be equal to, what are we initializing you to? Header. We're initializing you to header. Okay, so if we do that, why? Oh, you need semicolon. So now, can I make that return instead of print? I'm gonna make it like then parse or whatever, like work on it, the thing. So now we're gonna do bytes let file let tree. Am I using tree already? I'm not using tree. Okay, so this is gonna be equals tree new. That initializes everything else. You're gonna have to be mutable. We have, okay, so we have the decompressed bytes. I now want to have a function, and that's going to return the file names. So let mute file names. I actually don't. So hold on, what do we get here? We have, when I decompress this, this is an bytes into iter u8. What do I get with this? Just a vec of u8. Okay, perfect. So I've decompressed it. I get a vec of u8. So I want a new function here. So pub function parse file or whatever. So like parse file, parse from bytes. The vec of u8. We're going to turn probably a result with the file names. So this would be then a, sure, we'll just return a vec of string. I mean, I might be able to replace this with just a single function that maybe does it. I don't actually know if I need a... Yeah, I don't think I need a struct. Thinking about this more, what if I just replace this with a function? And all I need is, we're going to start with that mute parser. So what if I have like a pub function parse tree from bytes, something like that. You're going to take in the bytes, which is a vec of u8, which I don't actually think I need to own. So maybe you can just be a